Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's a beautiful day in Washington. As you can see, just that natural light is making my highlighter look awesome. And we have a guest. Come on girl. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Okay, enough. Okay, alrighty. She's leaving now. Bye-bye. Luna. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a short chat with me video, and I wanted to go over a few things that I felt was important for new military spouses. And I'm going at it not from the viewpoint of a spouse, but from the viewpoint of a former soldier. And I just wanted to give a couple of insight to things that you may not have a whole understanding of, and things of that nature. So I've seen a lot of things online about this, and it talks a lot about things like paperwork and maybe some personal experiences that other spouses have had. But that's not what I'm going to do. I don't do negativity. I'm not going to do anything about stereotypes about military spouses or the Army in general or anything like that. I'm going to tell you, as a former soldier, why things were done, so maybe you can have a better understanding of your life, of your soldiers' workload, and things of that nature. So let's just hop right on into it. I think initially I definitely want to make you aware that there is no 9 to 5 in the military. It's you work until the mission for that day, or the mission is accomplished. Now that can be just depending on the MOS. Like if you're in supply, I know at some point in the fiscal year they have inventory, and your husband or your wife, your soldier, will not be coming home at a decent time, especially if they're junior enlisted. They are not going to get a choice. They're definitely going to be doing a lot of the grunt work, and they're going to stay beyond hours. I also wanted to make you aware of that. What I wanted to say as far as not doing comparisons is soldiers' workloads are different due to personnel. For example, if there are more junior enlisted than there are NCOs, if there's more NCOs than there are junior enlisted. And also a lot of times workload depends on the type of unit that you're attached to. Like if your soldier is going to the field more often than another spouse's soldier is, it could be 110%, probably because of the unit they're attached to. If they are attached to a combat support unit, if they are an artillery unit, in spite of their MOS, they're constantly supporting the combat aspect of that unit. So they go to the field and they train more, whereas someone who's not attached to a combat support unit, they will be in garrison a lot more often and have different types of training. I also wanted to get into a lot of things that people do comparisons, as well as our money. Now, there's so many things that changes a soldier money. Their time and grade, whether they came in with or without college credits, whether they have children, things of that nature. So you and another spouse, your soldiers can make completely different money due to the fact that one came in with college credit and one kid. Or you can be the same rank, but this person's been at this rank for 3 years and this person has been at this rank for 1 year. So that is another thing about comparisons that just doesn't always work. When you just see you might see a rank or something of that nature, you think everything should be the same. It's not. Another thing that I wanted to get into as far as junior enlisted is concerned is that a lot of time they have these things called details, where a lot of their personal time is taken up for things that they are pretty much commanded to do, even though it is outside of their job description. And I'll give you an example. When I was a really young soldier, I had to participate in a change of command ceremonies, and I did not like it at all. I know there may be a lot of soldiers that do enjoy that type of thing, but I was not one of them. I just did not want to take my personal time for that, but I was commanded to. I didn't have a choice. So on the weekends, I had to go to practice, and I had to take my spare time to learn drill and ceremony and be a part of a change of command ceremony. So that is a detail that I was commanded to do, and I didn't have a choice. So there will be times when your soldier will have to participate in things like that. Another thing that I wanted to reiterate is that even though basic training and AIT is over, they still do collective punishment, even when you're just at work. And I'll give you another example, from my experiences. I was stationed in Germany, and drunk driving is a horrible thing no matter what country you're in. But in Germany, it's a very serious. Like, I know sometimes in America, it can be seen as a misdemeanor, not in Germany. So we had a soldier that got caught drunk driving, and because he got caught drunk driving, my whole squad, my entire squad, whether we owned a car or not, which I did not own a car, I had to sit in safety briefing after safety briefing on my time off and on my weekends and on my days off because of what he did. And I saw that as a punishment because I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't need, corrective training, but the entire squad got it, So that is still a part of military life. It's collective punishment, whether your soldier did something wrong or not. So that is also something that I wanted to make you aware that can still very well happen, even, an official resource, of course, is the FRG. It stands for the Family Readiness Group, and each unit has one. They're not always up and functioning always with, a lot of personnel. And if they're not, then you can go to unofficial, like, Facebook pages and things of that nature. And I know sometimes they get a bad rap, but I can assure you that there are many, many, many spouses there in those pages that are willing to help because they've walked this walk. They've done it with you. So they are definitely willing to give you information and, lend a hand or even lend an ear, most definitely. Another thing that junior enlisted soldiers sometimes get caught up in are the fact that when you're in the military, people will offer you credit for days, and not always at a great interest rate. And I really want to reiterate, when you're a young soldier, that there's going to be so many financial doors open to you, but they're always not going to be good ones. And you can have a very lucrative career financially in the military, but it doesn't start like that. Like, everybody has to, give their due. And, money starts, and it is sufficient, but it's not coming in the way civilians like, sometimes civilians like to think it is. So that is something I really want to reiterate, is that there are, you can sit down with your NCO. They can do financial planning with you. That is definitely a part of their job description. And beware of things like that, because companies see that LES and what they see is steady income, and sometimes the interest rate are not the best. So that is a trap that a lot of junior enlisted tend to fall in at times later on. What I also wanted to tell new military spouses is that your soldier is new as well. So I feel like it's really important for you all to grow and learn together. There's flies out here. Sorry. But take advantage of the resources. They're going on this journey with you, and I know for civilians, it's a little bit more difficult to understand why things are done the way they are. But get all the resources you can.